Hey girls, it's Katie. So this is for everyone who has asked for a cloth diaper stash video. This is what we have so far. I'm going to show you everything and then I'll do a little bit of explaining. Okay, so I did them by size. So this is the smallest size, sort of newborn. I have, I believe it's 6 or 7 newborn size. These are Green Mountain diapers, Prefolds. I have 2 Kiss Love Zeros, the tiny ones that are so soft, and then 3 extra small Thirsties covers. For the next size, I have a dozen Oh So Cozy Prefolds, unbleached, and then I have like a few random ones I picked up different places. One of them is hemp. These are a couple more Green Mountains that are just the next size up. And I don't think they use this same coloring anymore. This is like the older color coding they used. This is Swaddle Bees. It's a pocket. 2 fuzzy buns, size small. And then pretty much my favorite wrap ever, this Thirsties. I think it's just the cutest pattern. And then this is a We Huggers, I think, wrap also. I've got 2 one-size diapers. This is a kawaii that came free with something. So one size kawaii. And this is a one-size Kiss of Loves cover. I've got 2 dozen of the next size up Prefolds. And then I actually have one that my mom had from when I was a baby. I come from a long line of pack rats. We're just going to use it as a burp cloth, I think. This is a cutie baby in size medium, I believe. This is a Swaddle Bees, and so far I don't like it at all, so I hope it softens up a lot. Well, almost none of them have been washed. These are 2 Imsa Vimsa covers, and then this is a light wrap that says it's a small, but it's gigantic, so I think it's more of a medium. So those are sort of medium size. For large, I've got 2 Thirsties. This is Fab Fitted. They're fitteds and they're discontinued, so they're really cheap. I don't know, they're big. And then this is a wool wrap that was homemade. Not by me. Secondhand homemade wool wrap. A bunch of inserts, different brands and stuff. Couple are hemp. I got a microfiber towel for 50 cents at the thrift store recently, and I'm going to use that for more inserts. I tested it and it's actually way more absorbent than the Bum Genius inserts. These are fleece liners I made. 15 flannel cloth wipes, and then more remnant flannel that I have to make more wipes. I think this is going to make at least 9. I've got 4 snappies and I don't know, 15 or so pins. I'm not scared of pins. Mike might be, we'll see. Wet bags, I've got 1 tiny one. I think the brand is Mommy's Touch or something like that. And then this is a big Planet Wise that has the 2 compartments for clean and dirty diapers. And it hangs on a doorknob or whatever. It's the big size. So that's what we've got so far at almost 34 weeks of pregnancy. Some of the items we were able to register for, and people did help us out. Everything else, I've either gotten, I've gotten a few things on like Zulily or Tatsi when there were like really great deals. Pretty much everything else are seconds or used. I forget what the nice word for that is, whatever. But that I've gotten either through Kelly's Closet or Hyena Cart. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe something from eBay. So we're going to be doing mainly Prefolds. I like that because if we run out of the size that sort of fits the best, you can always use the next biggest size and just fold them down. Also, that's like what my mom used, my parents used when me and my brother and sister were young, and I babysat several kids growing up that used Prefolds, so I'm really comfortable with it. I think Michael be a quick learner. The other stuff, we try to get a variety just so we could figure out sort of what works for us, what works for this particular baby, and you know, that'll help us decide what we want to use going forward. I meant to mention that most of the Prefolds are oh so cozy, and they don't have a really easy way of distinguishing them. They don't have like contrast stitching or something, so I'm going to do my own. Just stitch a little bit into the corner so we can tell at a glance what size a particular Prefold is. Although I didn't show it, we do have a couple pretty sizable bags of disposables that people have given us just, you know, because their kids grow out of them. I kind of have a weird hang up with disposables because I really hate the way they smell. That's pretty much like my biggest problem with them, which I know is weird. But one thing we do have to consider is that we live in the desert, and this baby is going to be born in the summer, and we could be in a situation where we have water restrictions, and that would include laundry. So, you know, in an emergency, we may need to draw upon disposables at some point if the drought we're having continues. So that is one thing that we have had to consider in making the decision to cloth diaper. So fingers crossed that it rains or whatever, that's just not something we're faced with, but if we don't end up using the disposables, we'll just pass them on to someone else who can use them. There are definitely a few things we need more of. I would really like another, at least half dozen of the smaller size Prefold. We definitely need more wet bags, and I'm really interested in using wool more if that works well for us. It's just a higher cost up front. So at this point, like I said, we've really just been focused on getting stuff secondhand and being able to try a bunch of different styles of diaper and see what works for us. And then based on that, hopefully as time goes on, we'll be able to make you know, more of an investment into more natural fibers and more work-at-home mom stuff. I do want to get feedback if anyone has experience with, you know, if you saw like your favorite brand ever in what I have, or if you have something that hasn't worked at all for you. I'm sure I'll figure it out pretty soon, but go ahead and let me know. I know people are fanatical about cloth diapers, so I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think. Maybe you think, I don't know, maybe we're better off than I think we are. We're gonna make it work with whatever we have, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in a couple days for 34 weeks. Oh my gosh. Bye guys. One more thing, I'm gonna share the link for a do-it-yourself diaper sprayer project that I came across online. That's definitely not something I'm worried about at this point. We are not rigging one up, but I don't know, I just thought it was kind of a cool project, so you don't have to go spend, you know, 50, 60 bucks on a diaper sprayer. You can do it a little bit cheaper if you're, you know, slightly handy. So I'm going to put the link for that below.